Hi Aries, welcome to my channel. My name is Kim. So today Aries, for your meditative session, they were telling me to pull from the Book of Doors. So I love this deck. What's like really interesting is that you use a dice and you roll it, and it has to do with like this whole like theorem, but I'm gonna pull you guys a card from the deck and let's see what you got. So Aries, you guys got Pet, which is in the family of heaven, and it's number 1, Kempt, right? I don't know how to say that, Kempt. So this is number 1, and it signifies chaos, right? It signifies disorder, confusion, chaos. I don't know what's going on, Aries, for you guys, honestly. I feel like, I think like this could be an opportunity for you, like if this is what is going on in your present right now, that you know how like in every story it's like in the beginning there's like chaos or there's nothing, and then you know they created like this and that and that, and like I think it's like the opportunity to create, right? Like there's a blank canvas right now for you to kind of like start over. I think like that's how they want you to kind of look at it, but I think like at the same time it could be very like I want to see, say like chaotic, right? Like there's a lot going on and you're kind of reacting. So yeah, Aries, that's kind of what I'm getting with this card. Let's pull some more cards though and see what we got. So Aries, I feel like the reason that you guys got chaos and Pet, Kemet in the meditative session is because I don't know if this is going, like I don't know if this happened to you already, but I feel like there's someone here who, I feel like last week we had a choice, right, to kind of like repeat a cycle or go forward, and I kind of feel like this is a continuation. So I just feel like this is like for that person who didn't take the opportunity to like start something new, right? Like someone is still, this reading is for someone who's still down to their old ways, right? Like the old shit, right? And this is why the chaos card is coming out, right? Because yeah, we have a lot of beautiful cards here, but we have reversals of the Ace of Pentacles, right? And we have the reversal of the Ace of Wands. And to be really honest, I feel like this is because someone's like failing to take the opportunity to go forward, right? Like someone is not taking the opportunity that was granted for them. And someone's not taking the like, you know, they're not doing things differently. That's what I'm getting. Like this person doesn't, like they're not collaborating, right, with the 3 Cups in reverse and the 3 Pentacles in reverse. This person is not choosing to like start over with this. Like again, like I feel like this is for someone who's been offered something really beautiful, right, with the Love and the Queen of Cups. I feel like this is everything that this person could ever imagine, like ever want in life, right? Like a Queen of Cup with love, like I can't even express to you, like in love, this is everything, right? Like this is, we have the Queen of Cup upright and the love. This could also be signifying like the energy that this person, the Aries or whoever we're talking about connected to Aries, the energy that they had to kind of be in, which is Cup energy, right? Like to take this opportunity to sit in the energy of like emotions, love, you know, loyalty, you know, starting a relationship. That's what this kind of feels like, and someone didn't take it. Like that's what it feels like. And if this isn't like happening now, I think this is going to happen like very soon, right? Because I just feel like with this one, it's the beginning, right? Like if I would have gotten 10 or 9, I would have known that this is an old energy. But because of not taking this opportunity, like these 2 aces were handed to you, whoever this is, and it wasn't taken. And I feel like that is why the chaos card is coming out, right? Now we have like nothing, right? Like, and I don't mean it in like a really negative way. I just mean like, again, it's kind of starting over, right? Because whatever you built or whatever the energy built up to, I feel like it's going to be released. And I honestly feel like it's a feminine, it could be a feminine or masculine, but someone's going to drop someone else, right? With the Mother in reverse, the Empress in reverse. It's like the other person can sense that there's no work being put into this. Do you know what I'm saying? Like with the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, the Ace of Wands in reverse, and the 3 of Cups in reverse, it's just like really obvious to the other person that this person doesn't really care, like, or this person's not putting in any work, right? So it's kind of like, I'm going to take myself out of the situation, right? Like I think this person, yeah, like if this is the Queen of Cups, she's taking her energy away, like for sure. Like the opportunity leaves and so does the person. It's not just like a loss of an opportunity, a loss of a brand new beginning, a loss of a stable foundation, a loss, like it's a loss of, you know, a person, you know? And I think that there's like, again, a choice that had to be made at one point with this 2 of Cups. And it, again, it has to do with cups. It has to do with emotions. It has to do with like, are you going to like be there? Do you know what I'm saying? Or do you even want to be there? And I feel like with the 4 of Wands in reverse, this is someone like rejecting this. Again, with the Wands, right? The love, like rejection of the cup, right? The decision to like be loyal, the decision to be in a relationship was not, you know what I mean? It was not taken. And again, someone's going to see very clearly, like, okay, like, where am I moving next? And I feel like a lot of it has to do with the mother, right? Like the opposite person, the person that's not, you know, the other person that's the one that kind of gave everything to this person. And it's like, you know, offering them like love, and they're feeling rejected at this time. So I feel like they're going to move forward in a new direction, and they're going to choose not to like plant seeds here, right? Like this could be them choosing not to want to work with this person, because I don't feel like there's any, like there's a rejection here of an offer. Do you know what I'm saying? There's like someone who's not doing anything new to like stabilize a foundation. Like, you know what I'm saying? No one's like, no, like not putting in any time, not putting in any effort, just thinking that like things are gonna come to them. Like, yeah, like I feel like the universe did provide this for this person, but I don't think this person put any action into it at all. Right? It's like, you know, it's like when you are like on the monkey bars or whatever in the park, and you have to like put one hand, like someone's holding you, right? Like, you know, when you can't do them on your own, so like someone's holding you, like your mom or dad holds you or some shit, and then you're like, but you have to put the hand like onto the next one, then the next hand, and the next hand, and the next hand. Like, yeah, they're holding you up, but you have to like actually reach for it, right? And grab it and then move. Like, they can hold you up all that they want to, but you have to like actually put some like effort into like grabbing it and going. So I feel like that's what happened. Like, you had someone aiding you. Like, you were not alone. You had aid and you had help, and you were not like, you didn't take hold of the bar. Do you know what I'm saying? You just kind of stayed in one place. And I feel like that's kind of the message to you, is like they tried like to help you, like they were there to give you the guidance. And I think it's as frustrating for you as it is for this person who I think is taking their energy away, right? Because they're being guided to leave, right? With the scribe and this in reverse, it's like they're being guided to go. It's like, if you're not going to take this opportunity with me, then I'm going to leave. And I feel like the help for both these people, right? I think it's really significant for like the person who's rejecting the offer, the person who's going to feel the loss, the person who's going to be put into chaos, right? The person who's going to feel, I think both of these people might feel like that too, to be honest, because it's like, you know, being rejected isn't easy, right? Like, if someone offered you love and you didn't take it, then I feel like both people, like, yeah, this person might take their energy away, right? And leave somebody feeling rejected, but I think the person taking their energy away also feels rejected. So it's like chaos for both of these people, unfortunately. And I think it has a lot to do with the fact that like someone wasn't able to like put one hand in front of the other and start working and start putting like effort into something, right? We have a lot of Wands energy, and I feel like a lot of it has to do with the way they see, right? Because we're getting the King of Swords, the Scribe, and the Counselor, right? These are like the aid from the divine, aid in like the actual like 3D, but like it could be anywhere that this aid comes from, but it's in cup and it's in swords, right? So somebody like was lacking a lot of clarity and intuition, and someone was lacking the emotion, right? And I feel like the person who's lacking the emotion, I feel like they already know that they have to go and heal, right? There's a reason that this person like lacks that emotion. They lack the power to like, you know, be like reciprocal, right? And like this love. And it's really unfortunate, honestly. Like I could feel like a lot of disappointment from like both sides, but I also think that it puts both people into like a chaotic situation, because someone has to kind of, you know, someone has to like take their energy away. Someone has to like use their intuition and know that they're not being treated like the right way. And I feel like, you know, the person who's not able to kind of like accept this, they have to go into some state of healing, right? And like figure out why they weren't able to kind of give the cup, right? And that's why I feel like the 9 of Cups is here. It's like, figure out why like one hand wasn't put in front of the other to like put like actual effort into this, why they like kind of let this go, like why they didn't want to put time into this, right? Like why they didn't care more, right? Like why this happened, right? Like I feel like it has a lot to do with just like no effort, right? Like why was that? Was there actually like other priorities in the way, or wasn't? I don't feel like that's what it was though. I honestly feel like it was just someone who's like lacking they're not capable of showing this cup yet. Like I don't even think they have it for themselves. So it's like, how could they have it for someone else? Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what this is about with the Counselor and the High Priestess. It's like, there's like definite like need to go and fix something, right, with this healing. And obviously it has to do with the heart, it has to do with the cup, right? Because that's what we were missing here from this person. And I feel like for the other person here, I feel like it's a really tough thing, because it's like they put a lot of effort into someone who didn't like kind of reciprocate and didn't want to like work together, right? Like they didn't want to like go forward and work together in this new beginning, or like start something new with you. And I think it could be really painful, because it's like, you know, why did I like pick somebody like this, or like why did I put so much effort and time into somebody like this? Like, do you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, I don't know, like how can I not see it? Do you know what I'm saying? But I feel like for this person as well, like there needs to be some sort of healing to know that, like, I don't think it has a lot to do with that. I think they were being like very vulnerable, and like they were being like, you know, they did the best that they could. And the fact that they might have been rejected, you know, I don't think it like stems on their like inability to love. It's the other person's like inability right now to like give a cup out. So if I was like the other person, the person leaving, I would honestly say that, yeah, some healing might need to be done with you, but just know like at the core of like who you are, you did like show, like you did try, right? Like you did like give emotion, you did like sit in the right energy, and it just seemed like someone who wasn't like ready to like take that step with you, right? So I don't think it has like I don't think it's a poor reflection of you. Like again, maybe this person wasn't unavailable this entire time and you weren't able to kind of like grasp that, because I feel like you're the type of person who like, you know, I feel like you're like the romantic, right? Like, oh, well, I can help them get into that energy, but it's something that has to come from within them. And I think that's what you need to understand. So yeah, Aries, let's pull some advice for you guys. So Aries, I feel like you guys have Inanna, the queen of heaven and earth. I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. I think this is for like both people, but in like different ways. I feel like for this queen of cup who like gave her love to someone, right? I think it really takes someone, like it takes being vulnerable, right? To show that kind of love to someone. And even though I don't think it was reciprocated in this instance, I don't think that it's going to be like a problem for you. I really feel like if you just take some time to yourself, take some time to like understand like how this kind of happened, and if it was like clear and you just didn't see it, or if it was like unclear and like why you couldn't see it. Do you know what I'm saying? Whatever the situation is, it's like at least you really like tried, like you gave it your all, right? Like you don't have anything to hide. And I feel like that's kind of the message to you. It's like you have nothing to hide because you did give like yourself to this person. You did try your best, and if anything, the other person is the one that has to like, they're the ones that are hiding. They're the ones that are like, you know, not accepting all that they are, because there's an aspect of themselves that's obviously blocked, right? I mean, let's if it is for this person, like why there was some sort of rejection, I don't feel like it has anything to do with like the fact that like this person is talking to anybody else and the fact that this person is like with someone else. I don't think that's the situation here. I think the situation is here like the fact that they're not able to embrace that side of themselves. So that's why they can't give it if they can't, like, they don't even have it like in themselves, for themselves, right? So I feel like that's for this person who like offered themselves to the other person. And I feel like this other person has to get to know themselves better, right? Like, again, there needs to be some healing done for why like this happened. I feel like maybe they don't even understand why this happened, and it's like they have to do a lot of reflection and healing, but that's up to them, right? And then you guys got Sappho, the poetess. I love every inch of my body, and I love the woman in my life fiercely. I really feel like this is for both of these people. Like, they have to learn to like accept, like, this person has to love themselves even more now, right? Like the feminine, the Queen of Cups, because yeah, I mean, I think that's what rejection does. I think it kind of makes you question yourself a little bit. So I feel like loving yourself even more at this time, like even after this rejection, would be the best thing. And for the other energy, for the person who was like unwilling to kind of reciprocate, I feel like that has to do with love. Again, the cup, love, right? And this is talking about loving every inch of your body. So I feel like, again, it has to start with yourself, and that's how like you work your way to other people. So again, it's like, I don't think it's really necessarily your fault that like you couldn't reciprocate. I think, again, it comes from like something you have to work out for yourself, some healing, right? And then Hawk Spirit, let Spirit be your guide, number 32, making a 5. I think like this is kind of like a plan. Like this is all like happening in divine order, and it's like, again, I feel like these two people don't really understand it, but there's a reason that this happened, right? Like even with the bird here, King of Swords, there's a reason. Yeah, there's a reason for why this happened. And even though it might be happening kind of fast, even though it might be happening like weird, like in a weird way, I feel like it's all meant to happen like for a reason with these birds. There's like there's a divine like order behind this. There's like a reason that there's a lesson here for both of these people to learn. And even though it could be like really uncomfortable at this time, again with the 5 and the 8 of Wands really fast, I would see this like chaos as something like that we could start new, and not something to like kind of make us plummet or, you know, get more confused. It's kind of like starting over again, right? Like a clean slate. So yeah, Aries, I hope this reading helps you guys. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.